here. Morning, Spencer.
Good morning.
We got a great guest in studio here this morning talking about school sports in the Shelton School District. Athletics Director Trevor Leopold. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good to see you in here, and got a lot to talk about here as we're going to kind of go through some of the things happening with the Shelton High School and the athletics and the school district as well, because when we had you in last school year, as it were, we were talking about the addition of sports in the middle school, and it was a very exciting time, and you've brought in some things here. So let me hold up the jersey. What are we looking at here?
So that's the practice jerseys that we have. We want to make sure that the Timberwolves have their own identity when they have their own sports programs. And, all the new uniforms are coming in. That's not the actual game uniform. That's just a practice uniform. And
very cool.
So we have all the new sports are getting all new uniforms, and they're going to be the school colors, maroon and black.
That's awesome. Very cool. And this is quite a big deal for the middle schools to be able to kind of get the players to get their feet wet, to kind of understand the program a little bit better and help build up that great legacy of high climber football as they move into high school.
That's true, yes.
What are the other sports that the middle schools are going to enjoy this year?
There's a lot of them that we're adding, but for the fall, in general, for the fall, we're adding cheer. We have girls soccer, we have cross country, and then we have football. So those are the big ones coming up here in the fall. And then obviously we're adding boys soccer, and then we have dance, boys basketball, girls basketball, wrestling for boys and girls, bowling for girls, and then obviously we have our track, and I'm probably missing a couple there, but we have a lot of sports.
So pretty much anything that is going on, for the most part, everything that's going on in the high school level will be available to kids in the middle school.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's a great thing. Not only, for, as I was saying, the legacy and to build on high climber pride in the sports when we get to the high school, but sports, for a lot of kids, that's a great outlet. After a day of learning in the classroom, they want to expand their horizons athletically, and this is a good thing. I'd say, how's the response from the community? Because you got some deadlines coming up too for clearances and things like that.
Yes, the community, the outpour has been great. Everybody's came up to me and said, this is awesome that you're doing this. It's giving our kids the opportunity to do something the whole school year. But yeah, we have registration starting Monday already, the 19th through the 23rd. It'll be at the junior high for the junior high sports. It'll be in the office, and it's Monday through Friday next week, so you don't have to rush in there right away on Monday morning and get registered. And for the high school, it'll be at the high school in the athletic office from Monday until Friday again. And then the first day for high school football practice is actually the 21st, which is Wednesday, so that's coming up already a week away. And then for all the other sports, the start date is Monday the 26th.
So what are some of the things that parents will need to bring in and have up to date for the kids? And this is just going to be clearances for fall sports, right?
Correct, yeah. So the big thing is the physical. That was something I've been telling parents this whole time, that make sure that you have your physical done before the 19th.
Okay.
So if you do not have that, there are some walk-in clinics, I'm sure, that you can go to and get signed up. It's a little more expensive, but just make sure you have a physical, because you cannot practice without a physical whatsoever.
Okay.
So make sure you have that, and then the packets are available online. And if you can't download it, that's fine. You can also just pick it up in the office when you go to register.
Very cool. The other thing you brought in here, and I'll show it on the camera, is this new... this is the middle school version of the football helmet that has come in.
Crazy. I can't believe how far they've come.
And isn't it something else? And so we were trying it on in the green room, and this is going to be for the middle school kids, but this is the same technology that the high school, they got last year, right?
Yep, these are the Rydell SpeedFlex. We want to make sure our kids are safe. The technology is just crazy. You try it on the chin strap before, you don't snap it anymore. It just kind of zips on. The padding and everything, your ears don't get ripped off anymore. It just fits like a glove. And we just want to make sure that when our kids do play football, that they're safe and they're taken care of.
So I feel like you could fly off in a rocket on that thing. You know what I mean? It has enough.
It's super secure. When I tried it on, once you get the chin strap strapped in proper, and I can see how that is different from the button straps that are on other or old.
Is that because they would snap off too easily, or they could get pulled off? The old school.
I think it's just easier. I mean, yeah, somebody made some money off of that.
Yeah, for sure. They said, well, how can we improve this here? And this is the newest technology available to help protect the kids. And there's the same style of helmets, like if you see the front of the helmet with the little kind of cut out here a little bit. That's the same things you see in
the pros.
In the pros,
college,
for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How'd the school district? How were you guys able to get these? Is that a partnership with Rydell or?
No, we just it was Dr. Apostle just wanted to make sure that we had the helmets that were the safest for the kids. So when we went and put a budget together, those are the ones we budgeted for, and then it was approved by the school board.
Sure.
So I just want to thank the school board for that. I want to thank Dr. Apostle for all the work that he did in making sure that we get this equipment.
That's going to be really cool for the kids.
Yeah.
To get out there, and they'll play on their own facilities at the middle schools, or how's that going to work out?
The junior high football, they'll play at the high school field.
Okay.
They'll practice over at the junior high, but with the fall, let's roll into the facilities.
For
that we're
sure.
doing.
How are things looking there?
So the baseball and softball field, they're going to be started already here in September. So that was kind of a challenge getting all these new sports programs with the practice space that we have, and then redoing our facilities. But I think I have it worked out where we'll be able to have some fields still available and they can practice. But the baseball and softball field, that's getting started already here in September.
Wow! And
they'll be done for the season coming up in the spring. And then starting, after the basketball wrestling season, we're going to be adding on the weight room. Mm-hmm. We're going to be adding on the wrestling room. The locker rooms are all going to be redone. The pool gets started. So all those new facilities there will be getting done. And then after the track season, right after our last meet, the soccer field, football field, track is all going to be redone. So hopefully a year from right now, all our athletic facilities will be finished.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Have you had a chance to meet with all of the coaches over all of the sports so far, and just kind of give them updates on this? What are they
So that's
feeling?
the fun part, because all the coaches want this.
Yeah.
They all want what they want.
Yeah.
And I really honestly think that sitting down with the coaches and telling them this is what we can afford and this is what we can do, I really feel that they're all getting what exactly that they wanted. And that was kind of the process of sitting down with every coach and telling them, this is the design for this, is this what we can do for this. And all the coaches honestly are very happy with all the facilities that we're getting for the money.
You're still working on that zero period hour. Are you going to do that again this upcoming year?
Yeah, we plan on doing that again and getting the kids in the weight room and working out. And when we get that new weight room, that's just going to be, I want to create kids that want to work out.
Sure.
And are gym rats, because that's how I was when I was a kid. You couldn't get me out of the weight room. And that's what I want to create for our kids, that they want to go work out, they want to exercise, they want to feel good about themselves. And that's this
awesome.
whole process is coming to fruition, and I'm so happy about it.
So you have just the rest of this week and through the 23rd. Starting on the 19th are the sports clearances for fall sports: football, cross country, girls soccer, girls swimming, boys tennis, and volleyball. Football practice begins on the 21st, and for sure the kids have to be totally cleared with their physicals and everything before they get on the field there.
Yes.
For that one.
Yep.
So we'll put the links to the athletics department page on the website. The other one that you can follow along with, and that is with the South Sound Conference at sscathletics.org. That'll have all the scores and updates from not only Shelton but the rest of the league.
The middle school will the junior high will also have their own page.
Okay.
So it'll be, I don't know what the link is yet. We're still working on it, but all their schedules and everything will be on there. But when we have the parent meeting on the 19th, I'll make sure that they know where that is.
That's exciting. Well, very cool, and we're looking forward to a big upcoming school year. And last, before we let you go, Pride Night coming up on Wednesday the 4th. Is that what you said?
No, Thursday the 5th.
I was totally off on that one. Thursday the 5th. How's this going to work this year?
Doing a little different. It was a lot of work putting those together, and me trying to be funny and trying to get the kids being all silly. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I decided to make it more like a tailgate this year. We're going to have people, when they get there, we're going to hand out some hot dogs and some chips, get in the stadium.
Yep.
And then we're going to introduce all the teams, and we're going to make it a scrimmage. So after we introduce all the teams, football team's going to go to their field, soccer team's going to go to their field, swimmers going to go to the pool, tennis team's going to go to the tennis court, volleyball team goes into the mini dome, and then the cross country team goes on a run.
Yeah.
And the parents can come and watch their kids in a scrimmage, and then there's a reason for them coming to see their kids as well as just me talking.
Sure.
Because I'm not that fun.
And then you'll get a chance to keep your eyes on all the different teams out
Correct.
there.
Yeah, you
That's
can walk
cool.
around and see all the different sports.
So that'll be
That's really
Thursday
cool.
the 5th. Very
Yeah.
cool. Trevor, good to see you. And I'm sure we'll hopefully see more and more of you here as we get ready to start the school year, talk about all the great sports and all the great things that are happening, not only in the high school, but now also in the middle school as well.
All right, thank you.
Good to
Thanks for
see
your
you
hard
here.
work.